A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight the homestand continues with the first of three between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number one.
In the second spot tonight.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Batter-pitcher matchup
Dexter
numbers with John Neese. Comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. He's taken him deep once. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. Now a flare out to left center. Gregorius ranging into the outfield. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he's able to hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Some 2-out success, and that means Stephen Piscotty will bat this inning.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Standing in now, Stephen Piscotty. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Jed Jerko. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Another 2-2 offering, and a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. Bottom of the first coming up from the Bronx. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Here's Brett Gardner now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And he puts it on the ground to second. Bird gets him, 2 down.
Batting fourth.
In now, Greg Bird, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit out towards second. There is Jerko. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Here's Johnny Peralta now. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with John Neese. 7 hits in 20 at-bats. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, if you like offense, this is the game to watch. Second inning with the leadoff single. They've already got 4 hits so far in this game. The offense is clicking.
And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Brett Gardner. You know, Yankee Stadium made this guy one of the best defenders because it's so spacious. He had to go a long way to center, and being left-handed, he had to backhand a lot of balls. So as a result, he learned how to get great jumps on the baseball and makes great plays.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Popped up. Bird on the move, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Stepping in, Starlin Castro. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, Yadi Molina. See all that gold? He's wearing it for a reason. He can frame it, he can catch it, he can call the game. He's got great footwork to make the throws. You better be careful if you lead off first base.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
In now, Chase Headley. Swing and a miss, strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground.
He's good.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in it. Striding in once again, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is on the move. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Matt Carpenter got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rendell Grichuk. A base hit in his first trip. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits. Usually hitting the long ball. You look in that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
Standing in now, Stephen Piscotty. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Striding in, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready on 1-2. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, Matt, this looks like it's going to be some kind of offense. That's the 9th hit between the 2 teams with that single right there. Man, are we watching an offensive outburst in just 3 innings so far.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Dribbled down the third baseline. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting. First baseman. Greg.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing and miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he's not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2.
Two things pitchers really love: cold strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And as we'd expect, not a huge differential here. In fact, no differential at all, with both guys clocking in at 92 as their top fastball. In time to first, and there are two away.
The batter, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And it's grounded foul. Cut fastball misses. 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The short hit hard. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1, here it comes. This one here is for the second baseman, Jerko. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Holliday. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Lifted in the air out towards left center. In there, a base hit. Here's Chase Headley. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Headley.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Molina has a play, and that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here's another 1-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Down the first baseline. Driven one down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Jerko takes it in. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
So
Judge.
striding in, Aaron Judge. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Also, that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Well, he's off to a fast start in this series. 3 hits already in this game, and still got a couple games left in the series.
Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 5 innings. Here's Matt Carpenter. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Randall Grichuk. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge going back on it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready for another shot now. Greg Bird due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Boy, to hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there, that's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for fastball, 2 strikes, and adjust. But the changeup to hold up on, nice job.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 14.
Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Little flare out to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. back here in the Bronx. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Johnny Peralta now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Called strike 2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
And he struck him out. Ready once again, Yadier Molina. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cards leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Matt Holliday standing in now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Well, that big leadoff hit right there really sets the table for them with an opportunity to take the lead the rest of the game.
Kevin Segrist is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Flying toward right center, and that's in there, base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now they're in a position to break this inning open. You can bunt, you can hit and run, you can do a lot of things now to take the lead and really put some pressure on the defense.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Here's Brett Gardner now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2. Ripped down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And to score, the runner from second.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. 2 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead this one 2-1. Digging in once again, Aledmus Diaz. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Eighth inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score.
Dexter
Digging in to try it again. Dexter Fowler. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deal on 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
now batting.
Here's Matt Carpenter. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he pops it up back behind second base. Gregorius is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards strand a couple. They're down 2-1. Jonathan Broxton comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting.
And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Yankees are challenging the
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Broxton sets. Here's the 1-1.
Oh, that's down.
And that one stayed too low apparently. The 2-1 on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Adam Warren comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Adam Warren.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Jerko. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Gardner is there. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Hits. Will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Colton Wong will stand in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. John Neese earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Mike Leake pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Adam Warren earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
our final line score tonight.
Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Yankees. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Batting third.
Here's Matt Carpenter. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Tigers nothing. Yankees coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Carlos Martinez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, last year he had a very nice season when you look at the win total. His team is counting on him to do that again. If he does not get within that range of where he was last season, I don't see this team going very far.
1-2, here it comes. On the ground up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting second.
Here's Starlin Castro. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, the leadoff guy couldn't get on, but the number 2 guy with that base hit gets on base. Now here comes the thunder, the meat of the order. This is what they want.
In now, Brett Gardner. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Another hit in the inning. The second runner on base. Now, look, you have to get to this guy early before he settles in and executes all his pitches. This could be the main inning of the game right here.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Grichuk is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Digging in, Greg Bird. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Misses, ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And now this is bobbled out in center. Now a long throw home. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games. Fowler is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Here's Randall Grichuk. And it's been a slow start to the year, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Brett Gardner. You know, Yankee Stadium made this guy one of the best defenders because it's so spacious. He had to go a long way to center, and being left-handed, he had to backhand a lot of balls. So as a result, he learned how to get great jumps on the baseball and makes great plays.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Castro. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Well, I'm excited to see the data on that base hit because it was screaming off the bat. And ShowTrack tells us that the ball came off the bat at 117 miles an hour. One of the more impressive numbers you'll ever see. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Cards strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth.
Ready now, Gary Sanchez. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Diaz into shallow left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Third is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Third inning, no score to this point. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 1-2 pitch coming to Fowler. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So one man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Piscotty. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner, a base hit in his first trip. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He'll try again, 1-2. Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Right side, a dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Matt Carpenter. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Coming to the plate now, Rendell Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
He was starting to settle in. He has retired 7 hitters in a row. That base hit right there kind of breaks it up. And now let's see how he's out of the stretch. Hasn't been there for a while.
Into the box, Greg Bird. And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. One there. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 4 to 6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. So digging in now, Matt Adams. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Here's Jed Jerko now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And this is fouled at the plate. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Again, he sends it out of play. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, third baseman.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Now batting, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Standing in now, Aledmus Diaz. Chopped in front of home plate. Oh, just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here's Dexter Fowler now. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And this will be put away easily for the out. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Yankees nothing. Matt Holliday standing in now. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Grichuk moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chase Headley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Fowler on the run. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Hit hard to short. Backhanded. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Taking another look here, it's obvious why this guy has become such a fan favorite, and there isn't any doubt. They do love him here. But I guess if you hit balls like that, they have no choice but to love.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network. Ready once again, Matt Carpenter. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Count is 2-1.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Nope.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting, first baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 1 for 2 from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Back up the middle. Diaz scoops it up. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Out of play off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Digging in to try it again. Jed Jerko. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Digging in and looking for more, Johnny Peralta. A hit in 2 tries so far. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on Kevin Segrist. Gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Kevin Segrist.
Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready for another shot now. Chase Headley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Piscotty has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A swing and the ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, you're not going to see that very often. The ball's hit hard, but they held the runner up. With 2 outs, he's run on contact. But that time, the ball was hit so hard, third base coach could do nothing but hold up the runner.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Piscotty is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Very weakly on the ground. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you get that knock and get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out. So we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Here's Randall Grichuk, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Brett Cecil comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
To third. Peralta's there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired, 2 down now. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. High in the air out to center field. Fowler giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Ready for another chance? Stephen Piscotty. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Tyler Clippard is out from the bullpen now, so he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Matt Adams now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Greg Garcia will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Greg Garcia.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2. Greg Garcia, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Sun Hwan-Oh comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now batting, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Matt Holliday. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grichuk moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Here's Johnny Peralta now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball, it doesn't break. Little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Fryer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's in there, base hit. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's a big hit right there. 1 out, you got the go-ahead run now at third base. There's so many things that can happen. You get a sac fly, another base hit. A lot of things can happen to get that run home.
He froze him on the fastball there. Dexter Fowler goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Second and third, 2 away. Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
This runner's on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now, you can still make.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Here's Chase Headley. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. And this is swung on and missed as Headley is a strikeout victim here. 1 away. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Aaron Judge.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Right hard toward short. Oh, look at the dive. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. No winner yet. On to inning number 11. Digging in to try it again, Rendell Grichuk. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. Those balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Rendell Grichuk takes his 4th strikeout of the game. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And a foul pop behind the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Grounded to third. There to take it is Headley. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Adams. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Matt Adams is sent packing for the 3rd time today. Trevor Rosenthal takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A big pass at a slider that gets past him. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Right to Peralta. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right. Pulled toward right center field. Fowler has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And with 2 out, the inning will stay alive for Greg Bird.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
In now, Greg Bird. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. The Yanks leave 1. And this game is still tied at 2-2. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now the 2-1. Way out in front.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Got him swinging on a split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the
1-1 pitch.
Catcher.
On the ground up the middle. They'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move it. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Hit on the ground out to short. Diaz brings it in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in once again, Matt Holliday. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty going back. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Third baseman.
Here's Chase Headley. Head-to-head with Trevor Rosenthal. 1 for 3. 9 to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it. All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Gardner on the move. 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
For the Cardinals, first baseman.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another payoff pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's Randall Grichuk. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. Cards leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Jonathan Broxton enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a. Now the pitch. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Well, this is going to get real interesting. You get a base hit right here, and now you bring that winning runner on base. Are they going to play more of a National League game, maybe bunt him over? Or are they going to be American League traditionally and try to slug him home? Let's see what happens.
Now here's a line drive. That gets down. It could be extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Here comes the winning run for the plate. And the Yankees are going to walk off as winners.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Grounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Tyler Clippard claims the win out of the pen, his first, as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tyler Clippard. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Jonathan Broxton. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.